Loose mainsail!
So handy, me boy, so handy. Why can't she be so handy? Oh, handy, me boy, so handy. Oh, up aloft this yard must go. Handy, me boy, so handy. Oh, up aloft from down below. Handy, me boy, so handy. Growl ye may, but go ye must. Handy, me boy, so handy. And growl too much and your head they'll bust. Handy, boy, so handy. Oh, a bully ship and a bully crew. Handy, boy, so handy. Oh, we're the gang for the kick her through. Handy, boy, so handy. Your advance has gone, you'd see again. Please tell me, what is this sailboat's name? You're humbugging. Tell me now, what is this good boat's name? Well now, me boys, we are bound out to sea. Oh, windward Caroline, come down to me.
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, a prince among men.
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. Wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you. Let's take her then. For the citizens of Jackdaw!
Loose and catch the wind!
Vulnerable there, Captain!
Mortar incoming! We must keep moving!
We're ready, sir!
Fire!
There's our good shot to Kevlar! Ready to fire, sir! Look, Captain, the whole place shot down!
Ground on every inch of sail!
now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir. Captain, at the helm.
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
Is he doing? Is he a got in a snuff box? Looked like pretty. Madawarsa!
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Down to the ship, can we? Fire! We're ready, sir! Fire! There we go! Fire! 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 Fire, sir! Incoming fire! Fire! Oh, good, yes! But they're in the fire! Down, sir! They fire quickly, sir! Do not underestimate them! Fire! Get in there, sir! That'll wipe them out! Fire! Hit that string! Every load! You round them back on the wind! Fire! On your mark, come on! Oh, but they're going to hit! We're ready, sir! Put a shot right through there! Fire! Repeat it, all top! Fire! Weakest right there, Kevin! Fire! Fire! Fire, sir! Ground in order! More sail! Give me more sail! Fire! Awaiting orders! You're all going! Fire!
Yes, sir! Good shot could cripple her!
She's foundering!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
Let's all exposed! Take the shots, sir!
Sun's out! Let's get moving! All sail! Crowd it on! Reef the topsails and gallants! More... Off the wind! Bring it all sail! Gammon tight! Captain,
Mains out! Let's go! Oh, Nancy Dawson, hey ho! She robbed the bosun, hey ho! That was the caution, hey ho! Chitty my ho! Ho, di ho! Chitty my ho! Sally racket, hey ho! On my best jacket, hey ho! Sold upon ticket, hey ho! Chitty my ho! Ho, di ho! Chitty my ho! Kitty Carson, hey ho! Toast the gallants of oil! Chitty the Carson, hey ho!
hold down and flew up! Furl those men!
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Starboard, Captain!
And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Kingston town, the heave-ho is there we'll drink and sorrow drown. Good morning, ladies all. Them gals down south are free and gay. There was a ship, she sailed to Spain. Oh, oh, roll and go. There was a ship, came home again. Tommy's on the topsail yard. And what do you think was in her? Oh, 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 roll and go. There was Steimer, there was war. Tommy's on the topsail yard. And what was in her lazarie? Oh, oh, roll and go. Good split peas and bad for me. Tommy's on the topsail yard.
All in the stunsail!
And your sailor man gets
Furl the mains! Reef those gallants!
Captain got the same!
ye!
Captain.
¡Alto! Veamos tus tripas.
Blanco claro. Un blanco claro.
¡Alto! ¡Más deprisa! ¡No lo perdáis!
If you really want it rough, we can happily oblige. I do not know who you seek, but by all that is holy, it is not me.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to this... Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay in my blade for a time, but not long.
Last warning, you killer. Last warning, you killer. Hold a moment.
Jim, hold off, for God...
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. And you hold off till he appears.
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay in my blade for a time, but not long.
Don't forget. pretend you didn't hear me.
No one allowed hereabouts.
Dutchman?
How long has it been since our last meeting? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, where I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was none of the...
So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ha! Convert them? God knows, Taurus. There's none here so foolish as them.
Foolish? How do you mean?
It is a sin to enslave a fellow Christian. Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We're nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right? For them...
Stand your ground, slave. Corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right?
find your bearing
For them
appalling,
you did.
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards! Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
People who say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
He's trying to give us the slip.
There's no reason to waste my day chattering about slaves and their medieval condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
Got a line on him. Clear shot.
Damned cutpurse! Some on the watch!
Bastards have the sights.
Fish in a barrel, mate. What you doing?
Teach them a lesson! Teach them a lesson! Teach them a lesson!
Head-born addle-bloods! What a lot of you!
Step by!
Damned logcocks!
You get yours, bastards! Bloody scalawag!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, sorry. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your bearing
for 30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards! Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely, but there is no true profit to be gained by the practice. In the short term, it makes us not but in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are,
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your
for
bearing
30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
ah, you Spaniards! Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us not free. In the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I follow.
Give no reason.
Watch for your step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
I'll teach you!
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your
for
bearing
30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards! Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your
for
bearing
30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards! Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in that. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
For virtue, nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves. Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about...
You'll not escape. Come here.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that
I
right
find your
for
bearing
30
appalling,
years?
Prince. I, all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors, your losing your blood and shutting your heart.
But no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Watch where you step, boy!
Listen to your better.
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
No one allowed. This is no one allowed.
Other stories about you, too, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. Long line of politicians.
Gotcha!
Other stories about you, too, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
You better be ready to prove it!
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheared...
When you ask...
It wasn't until many years after that I sheared my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor both is more enjoyable than honor one, if a touch less permanent. You say you came alone, Taurus?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause.
Lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Now you're in. Here's the rubber.
you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the Sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on. If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right.
Damn, man.
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella?
How is it you're a woman?
Torres.
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs
right?
explaining?
Slipped away from what I heard.
Now, I'm here to do a
Prince
job.
ain't too
I'll let
happy
you be
neither.
amused later.
Someone's in the brush! There! I got him in my sight! I got a shot! You think you can escape us? Nothing. You're not going anywhere!
Hold mine.
Stop! Interloper!
Help!
Mine.
You time! You can't escape us! You really think we won't catch you? Ah! Hold! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly.
All right.
And faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Oi! Marlow! Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word.
The way I see it, it's not always what you do, but what you say.
A pity for you, then. You are the most inarticulate bugger I've ever met.
Oh, hold there. You then, stop. You don't touch your pillock. It's dead in me sight. Raise the alarm! Let's get back. Stop him! Cut him off! Ah!
You old losers are already dead!
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Roberts!
Move, Kenway! Run! See you on the other side.
Alarm! Shit! Alarm! Alarm! Got him taken! Alarm! Help me, damn it! I've got a shot! Got him dead to rights.
Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot.
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Another?
A rum flip this time.
And where'd I find fresh eggs in this wretched town? There's little else but piss and insects.
Aye, we're working on that.
Dear lady, what do they call you?
And when they're sober, a jilt when they're sauced. But never lady.
Well, good Leanne, Oh, no.
Bag of shite! Do you hear me? It's a bag of bloody shite!
It's a ruse to keep us off before they attack Nassau. You'll see, mark me.
It's no ruse, Fiend. I heard it straight from the mouth of a greasy Bermudan captain. There's a pardon on offer for any pirate that wants it.
Ruse or no, I think it's plain the British may return to Nassau, with arms, no doubt. We'll need a plan.
Walk with us, Kenway. There's trouble brewing.
Yes? What's here, friend?
In the absence of any clear ideas, I say we lay low. No piracies and no violence. Do nothing to ruffle the king's feathers for now.
Preserving the king's plumage is no concern of mine, Ben.
It will be when he sends his soldiers to scrub this island clean of our residue. Look around you, man. Is this cesspool worth dying for?
Aye! It's our republic! Our idea! A free land for free men, remember? So maybe it's filthy to look at. But ain't it still an idea worth fighting for?
I can't be sure. But when I look on the fruits of our years of labor, all I see is sickness, idleness, idiocy.
Not a sunbeam of difference between here and London, then, eh?
Thatch is right, man. We're taking a wide view. We're not doing so bad out here. There's sun, rum, and leisure as far as the eye can see.
Aye. Nassau may look fine from a distance, but at its core, there's a disease I cannot stomach.
Sickness can be cured, Ben. If only you have the right medicine.
But a corpse cannot be reanimated.
I can't believe the shite I'm hearing drop from your lips. Why not take the pardon now, and be done with it?
Peace, both of you. We can satisfy both aims if we work together. Find medicines to ease our burdens here, but in a way that don't attract the British.
I wager the nearest doctor is sitting pretty in Havana. Not a place I mean to go.
But the Spanish fleet that sunk 2 years back would have some medicine. All sealed up in glass vials.
You'd need a diving bell to reach those depths.
Aye, and with some coin and a few supplies, a diving bell won't be hard to come by.
This is a plan I can stand behind. Find medicines without stirring up trouble. Agreed, Thatch?
Agreed. Aye. I'll meet you near the wrecks as soon as you're able, Kenway.
Remember Thatch, Hort?
Piss off, man!